Right. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Herzography. I wanted to love this camera case, but here's why I'm returning it. If you shoot photos or video seriously with your iPhone, you already know that the phone case you choose matters more than people think. Today I'm reviewing the Polar Pro iPhone 17 Pro Max case, grip, and filter adapter that actually does a lot of things right, but still didn't make my cut for my workflow. This is not sponsored. This is a real world use. And by the end of the video, you'll know whether this system makes sense for you or why it's going back for me. This video is for iPhone photographers and filmmakers who use filters, MagSafe accessories, grips, or want to build a modular mobile shooting setup. If you just want a basic protective case, this could be a great case for you. Let's quickly break down what we're looking at. In this kit that I purchased, I have the case, a removable grip with shutter button, a lens protector, and a 67mm filter adapter. On paper, this is a very promising system. So for the case, let's go through the pros. First, starting with the case. The grip texture is excellent, very secure without being sticky. The buttons are responsive and tactile, and the inside lining is soft, which I always appreciate for long-term protection. From a pure build quality and standpoint, this is a very well-made case. Next, the grip. So the grip mounts securely and does not wobble once attached. It has a little button on the side here that expands the grip so that when you go to put it on, it goes on very securely. The shutter feels really great. Nice travel, good feedback and response, little on-off switch right here. If all you need is a physical shutter button and a more camera-like feel, it delivers. Next, the filter adapter. This is probably the strongest part of the system. The filter adapter, it locks in with a nice click. It stays perfectly centered over the lenses. Provides excellent filter coverage, and it's threaded, meaning that you can use traditional screw-in filters, like so, or add an adapter ring so that way you can use magnetic filters. From a design perspective, I feel this is done right. Now the cons. The lens protector offers great physical protection once it's on, but it's not MagSafe. And it's a $20 lens cap, so don't lose it. The grip. Limitations, well, the grip can only mount in this one position due to the connector design with these little indents here on the grip. So, it just has that one place where it can mount. It's also a little small, at least a little small for me. And my palm, as you can see here, keeps touching the screen, which while shooting messes up the app that I'm using. There's no Arca-Siss compatibility, just a quarter 20 on the bottom of the grip, meaning that you'll have to use, well, at least for me, some kind of little adapter of some kind to be able to make it Arca-Siss compatible. And function-wise, it's very, very basic. The shutter release is just that. It is only a shutter release. There's no zoom control, no mode buttons, nothing extra. Now, the case limitations. There is no kickstand on the case that's built in. The grip sort of functions as a kickstand, or it could if you just don't mind it being straight up and down like this, but there's no leaning back or even going vertical with this. And if you put on one of the Arca clamps, then this is just not going to stand up. And many other systems offer some sort of kickstand. There's no support for third-party lenses, no adapter plates, no roadmap, no expansion for that, from what I've been told. And now for the real deal breaker for me. This was the largest issue for me and the reason this is being returned. When the filter adapter is installed, most MagSafe accessories will no longer work. So let me show that to you. When I put this on, you'll see that it does have an outline here, and most of the time you would think that that's the MagSafe area in here, but it really isn't. The MagSafe area actually extends over that line. And so when you go to put on the filter adapter, it moves this over. And now the MagSafe is not very MagSafe compared to if this wasn't on. It stays on here very secure. Whereas with the filter adapter, it falls right off. So you can't use any MagSafe accessories very successfully as far as I'm considered. You know, whether even if you wanted to put a wallet on the back here with any security, it's going to fall off. And the reason for that is because the filter adapter is centered directly over the lenses. And even though this looks correct, that means that part of the filter holder blocks the MagSafe main ring area. Other systems that you'll see have the filter holder offset, kind of like this, where it's offset from the center, but it also keeps the MagSafe area then usable. This one doesn't. So for my workflow, using battery packs, monitors, mounts, a wallet, stands, this is a deal breaker for me. So the final verdict, this is a well-built system with good ideas and solid execution in certain areas, but it's also very restrictive. If you don't need MagSafe accessories or external lenses, this might work for you if you're going to not use filters. For me, the limitations outweigh the benefits. If you found this useful, give it a like and consider subscribing for more. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would this be a deal breaker for you? Thanks for spending some time with me on Herzography. Now let's get out and shoot. Bye for now.